Hi, my name is Juliana Garcia, and in this video, I'll demonstrate the Streamlight Usability Test Tool. This app is designed to guide participants through a usability study and record their responses efficiently for analysis. So here is the home page. It introduces usability tests and explains the workflow. So it'll go through providing consent, completing demographics, perform a task, fill out an exit questionnaire, and view a summary report. Next is a consent form. Participants will enter their name and read the consent text. I, Juliana Garcia, consent to use the information collected during the experiment for the interviewer's written report. My personal information will not be released for commercial use and is only used for this project. They must check the box to agree and submit. The consent is saved to a CSV file with a timestamp. So just to provide you here, I'll provide my name. And you see how it actually inputs the name, and then I hit agree and submit the consent, and I'll move on to my demographics. This is the demographics tab. Participants will enter their basic information like name, age, occupation, and familiarity with the similar tools. Upon submitting the form, the responses are saved to demographic_data.csv. So here I'll put in my name, Garcia. I'll put my age 26. My occupation is student. And then I'll select my familiarity with the tools and I'll put some and submit the demographics. On the next page will be my tasks. On the task page, participants select a task from the list and read instructions. They can start and stop a timer to record task duration, mark whether their task was completed successfully, and add any observer notes. The data will be then saved to the task data.csv file for analysis. So in this case, I'll do task example, start my timer. Do my project, stop timer, and it'll tell you how long the project took you. And then you'll select if you were able to complete it, yes or no, or if it was partial, and if you want to add any notes. In this case, and I'll save the task. This is the exit questionnaire to collect feedback using sliders for satisfaction and difficulty and a text box so that you can add additional comments. Any responses will be saved to the exit data.csv file for further review. So just to give you a bit of a demo, it'll go up to 5 and come back down. Same thing with overall satisfaction, and then you can add any additional notes. Then you hit submit and it'll save successfully. Here are my final report tab to show all the data collected, consent records, demographic data, task performance, and exit questionnaire results. Task completion summaries and average satisfaction/difficulty scores are calculated and displayed. So if you want to go ahead, you can always see the total here to this, and then it will provide a quick overview for evaluating usability outcomes. As you can see here, they actually added any additional questionnaire data, and since there wasn't any task data that was yet provided, it will go ahead and do that once it's been submitted. So this concludes the demonstration of the Streamlight usability testing tool, and thank you for watching.